Hey everyone, thanks for joining me. This is Sean Escobar, network marketing professional, and I have a special analogy to share with you today that I really think is going to help you in your business because perspective is what it's all about in network marketing. You have to get your perspective right. Well, I actually shared this analogy about an old water pump with my friend Jeff Mosley, and Jeff is such a neat guy, and I think that the analogy really hit home with him. And I told him, you know, about these old water pumps, and a few weeks later one showed up in the mail, and he sent me this. I couldn't believe it. I've always wanted one of these. This is a big old cast iron. Look at the weight of it. It's probably a good 25-30 pounds. And this is in the olden days how they used to pull water out of a well. Well, I want to share this analogy with you because in network marketing, it's a lot different than what we're used to. The way that we typically generate income here in America or really anywhere is you trade time for money. And that's what we're conditioned with, that's what we're used to. I've had people say, oh gosh, you know, my first month in network marketing, I did the math and I could have made more at McDonald's than my first month in network marketing. They really don't get what we call a leveraged business model. In the beginning, you're investing your time, you're investing your energy, you're investing all of your know-how, you're investing your skills. You have to have a good sphere of influence. You have to really put forth the effort, and in the beginning it takes a little time to get it off the ground. Any network marketing opportunity, even Isogenics that I'm involved in, that I personally think is the ultimate in compensation and the ultimate in generosity and fairness, it still takes a little bit of time to get it off the ground. And so we need people to understand this old analogy about these old water pumps. So in the beginning, you'll see people start working in network marketing, and it's like pumping this old pump. They pump, and they pump, and they pump, and they pump, and there's no water that's coming. And it really frustrates people because they say, oh my gosh, I'm just not getting paid what I'm worth. I put so much effort into it. They get frustrated with the discouragement that sets in and all the rejection they're having to deal with. And they have people who, you know, even defy them and tell them lies and, oh, I'm interested, I'll be at the meeting, and they don't show up, and it's just really can be discouraging. Most people quit network marketing within the first 3 to 6 months is all. That's why when I train new people, I'm always trying to get a good solid 3 to 5 year commitment out of people, because can it happen faster than that? You bet it can. I personally paid off a 30-year mortgage within my first 2.5 years of network marketing. It can happen, but you have to have a long-term commitment is what I'm trying to say. So people, they keep pumping. They're sharing, they're marketing, they're talking to their friends, and yet no water, no flow, no result for their efforts, and they get frustrated. Now the trick here is what we say is one of the greatest tragedies in all of mankind is quitting, not realizing how close you were to phenomenal success. So if you just keep pumping, which I will continue to do, you know, you'd swear the pump was broken. And yet if you keep pumping, eventually you will have flow. This is pulling out of my swimming pool, which is 100 feet away. And here we have some water coming. Oh, and we have a result. And yet you still have to keep pumping quite a bit to get the good flow coming. And there we have water, you see. I don't know why that's so dirty. I must add some dirt in the hose. But now you can see the water's flowing. Now the beauty of that is we have flow, we have income, we have result. And if you just keep pumping when it starts to flow, what happens is it gets easier and easier and easier once you start to see some income. Success breeds success. And you don't have to pump as much. Watch, I'll just pump a few times. Oh my gosh, we have flow. And that's the beauty of these old pumps is once you have water that's coming, it's very easy to keep the flow coming. And I really compare that to network marketing because once it's flowing, it's not that hard to maintain it. It really isn't. Once look at all that water coming out of there. Can you believe that? And now I just here and there when I want to see results, pump here, pump there. But I hope you remember one thing when you think about this old water pump. I hope you remember it wasn't always this easy. Look at that. It wasn't always this easy. In the beginning, I was pumping. And you get tired, and you get a little frustrated, and you take your foot off the gas. But if you just keep pumping, you'll start to see flow. You'll start to see results. That is network marketing in a nutshell, my friends. Keep with it. No matter how long you've been involved, keep with it until you start to see that magic. And it'll get easier and easier and easier. And then you'll have a residual leveraged income source that will just feed your family for the rest of your life. Okay, everybody, thanks for tuning in.